Well, hello there, humans, bees, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. How you going? I'm Bushka on Blitz. And coming around the outside is Hoof-Hearted coming first. No, we're not going to be doing race calling anytime soon. What we're going to be doing is Water Tanks Blitz. We're going to be running the Russian TD Tech Tree line, the original and still possibly the best. It's very much up in the air, which is interesting considering just how freaking good the top of the tree is in other Russian TD Object-268. Ahoy! Now, if you're wondering where I was trying to do a little something special. I was basically trying to get Bottissimo on board, which is great. Bottissimo is something that you guys will get to have a lot of fun with. It pops. If you've ever watched my PUBG streams, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. Here we go. Bottissimo, are you in the house? Bottissimo, pop your head up. Come on, Bottissimo. Log in out of that. Log in and log out. If he works.
Yeah, he's there.
He's there! Yes! Boys and girls, we got the Bottissimo! Happy freaking days! Welcome aboard, Bottissimo. Lovely to see you. He's not doing anything yet, though, Johnny. What's going on there?
No, I know that. I was able to ping him, like get him in the roster, like, you know, do an ad at him, and he popped up.
I've probably got to, like, set some stuff up or something. Can't it just everything?
No, he's there. No, it's there. The ranks are coming in, everything.
Oh, you beauty, you beauty, you beauty. That's what we like to see. People actually seeing it?
Yeah, I can see it right there.
I can see it too.
Wow, guys, we've got our own little bot. Woohoo! Happy days.
Yeah, bots are great.
So, I'll be adding more features to the bot in the near future, but happily today, I was really pushed for time this morning and I wanted to just get Bottissimo going. Now, here's the crazy part. Oh, thank you very much, Masskirk1254.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. Ahoy to you too. Thanks for the donation, mate. As you can see on screen, I am currently trying to learn to touch. Learn to claw, not learn to touch. We've got that down. We've got the learning to touch part down. Let's learn to claw. Now, we're going to start off today with the SU-85. Now, this tech tree is kind of odd. And there's a huge divergence. We start off with tanks like the 85B, the 76, the SU-85. I mean, I think this is probably starting it a little early. The top 4 tanks in the tree is what everyone's really, really into. And that's cool, but for all that, the SU-85 is important. It's the first time you get... Okay, someone's got an open mic there.
Yeah, I was just testing. Somebody was saying that your volume sounded low.
Okay, so... You get an 85mm gun, which is your first step up at tier 5, and it's the first time you get a gun that's a decent size, 200 alpha, I think anyway. And then you move on to the SU-100, and you end up with a tier 7 gun at tier 6, which is where things start to get a little bit more interesting, and you get a proper 122mm, which is alpha. We'll play... Look, I'll give the SU-85 a quick burl, right? We can have a little bit of a chat while we discuss it. I can't see Bottissimo. But... Oh, there he is. No, I've seen him. He's just popped for me as well now. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Love it. Where are you, Timo? Yes, exactly, Omnipotent. The bot is there to make you spam. No, it's not.
I saw that.
It's actually going to help me because I'm hoping to set it up so that it will randomly pick the winners from the tank giveaways. So we don't have any more kerfuffle of me counting and stuff. It's just going to spit out a winner for me, which would be freaking great, hey?
Yeah, that actually works easy. I did that in the other one.
Yeah. And that was the whole reason I started looking for a bot in the first place. which kind of got lost in the shuffle. Oh, God. So, in case you don't know what's going on, I've started using Claw on the other game I play, PUBG Mobile. And the claw is pretty crazy, but I've gone and bought, because my arm was hurting so much. My arm was hurting so much from the claw. Is there a Discord for non-patrons? There's not yet, but it is coming. It's something that I'm working on. I'm busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking comp at the moment. It is absolutely nuts how much stuff I've got going on. Spotted.
Yeah, no, he. Is there a delay on this or what?
There's about 30 seconds worth of a delay, I think. This is your standard normal
Yeah.
YouTube delay.
Okay. No, I just wondered. The stream didn't play properly for me. Anyways.
I turned up the actual media sound, and it's just at the part like where you said no, there's not this book for the non-patrons.
So we're actually killing it, and you can see that this tank, like most tier 5 TDs, if it's left to its own devices, will farm damage like an absolute monster. And there we go, there's the first kill. It's got a very good gun for this line. And what do I mean by that? I mean, in general, most of this line struggle guns. The struggle is real. Like it's generally slow guns that aren't particularly special, but have huge big knockout punches on them. And this is not the case with this one. This one is fairly accurate, fairly good damage, fairly solid all the way across the board. And this is what it was made for. Absolutely what it was made for. Wow, my fingers are not nearly as nimble as they were when I was playing thumbs. This looks is a lot to answer for. Churchill's doing a really good job up there. I'm going to try and use some of my hit points now to help a brother out. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Oh, dude. Clutch bounces for the church, for the BDR. Coming out again, finally. We haven't had a whole lot of RNG go our way yet. Bouncing the side of a chaffee is not really what you'd call a win. That chaffee comes up here and resets camo, it'll be... Keeping an eye on the mini-map on that chaffee. Come on, Shinu, you know you want to. Oh, the grub. Chaffee still hasn't got the message. Not actually holding it here, which is kind of weird. Oh man, my new controls. Error 404. Well done, Churchill. He was the real MVP there. Wow, that's pretty cool. YouTube's put a really interesting new... Oh, that's lovely. Have you seen this? That's excellent. I scroll my mouse over it. I get the timeout, the hide user in channel, and the remove button automatically, rather than having to right-click on the very, very end of it. Let's talk about this gun. 0.312 dispersion, which for this line is freaking amazing at this. That is ridiculously good. If you have a look, the further up the line you go, and the worse the dispersion gets. 0.394, and then if you're running the 152mm, 0.459, and so on and so on. So this is really the first time you get a hold of a tank that actually has a gun that works. You know, really, really works. What is this doing? Stop it. Stop it. What is going on there? Hang on. Oh, I know why. Okay. That freaked me out a little bit. Okay, that's fair enough. I just had... This is what I'm running at the moment, okay? I found a case, this high-tech hard plastic case, cost about $50, and it's to play with the claw, right? And what happened was I had to go and figure out how I was going to set up to play from here on in, because I want to play with more than one finger and with more than my thumbs, and that means that I've got to have the case at a certain height, but it's not natural yet. Okay, it's really not natural yet. It's pretty freaking much. What are my thoughts on the thinning out of the lower tiers, Ralphster? When I see the next patch, I'll let you know. I'm not going to go off on half-cocked on it. Wargaming explained themselves saying it was open test. It was not for patch 5.1. We all seem to think that it was patch 5.1, and it absolutely wasn't. So as much as I don't want to be accused of being Wargaming's whore and all that, I'm not going to carry on like a pork chop about something that may not actually be in the game ever. I've got enough content to make without just making clickbait for everyone to yell and scream about. I'm not having a go at anyone in the player base. I'm just saying, if I make a video as the biggest Blitz YouTuber saying, this is ridiculous, blah, 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 it's just going to incite a riot when we don't actually know what's coming, which you can't say.
Exactly, boss.
Better off just waiting and seeing. Skate said pretty much everything I wanted to say in his video, so I just I'll leave that one there. It can answer for all of us, and if it gets fixed, it gets fixed, and if it doesn't, then we'll start worrying about that then. Why meet trouble halfway, boys and girls? Game is froze? Okay, what's going on there?
Your game is frozen?
Really?
I don't know.
I think it's up again. It should be up again. You're right, it was frozen. I don't know why it was frozen. What's going on here? No one spotted?
What did you think of that iPad holder?
Oh mate, I tested it out extensively to get it. I basically went into Officeworks at Brookvale. I found the desk that was the same size as my desk. I found a chair that was the same size as my chair. And then I tried out all their iPad holders sitting at the back of the Officeworks Brookvale, hot spotting off my iPhone to see which one was going to be the lucky winner. It was kind of embarrassing. My wife's like, "Are you serious?" But yeah, those are the brakes.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and clear this Panzer IV. This is a really weird game.
What tank are you using, Bushka?
Sorry, mate. Just one sec.
You're fine.
Right. I'm getting there just a touch too late to do anything at all. Yeah, test driving iPad holders, legit. I really did it. Hey, and so I got this thing, and it's called a, where is it? It's like on here somewhere. A Targus, I don't know, Targus something or other. It's like this tough nylon kind of casing, and it sets up. The reason I got it was because it sets up at. There's more than 43 watching, man. Again, my YouTube viewer count is not working because that's what it does. It doesn't work for some reason. Just occasionally doesn't work. There, we've currently got like nearly 200 watching. So if I'm not rocking this stream, there's a reason for it. It's because I'm learning how to play Claw. Yeah, it's pretty weird. That team was not very good. Hang on. So that's the SU-85. I don't want to waste a lot of time on the SU-85 because it's a good tank. It's actually one of the most underrated TDs you're going to find at Tier 5. It really doesn't get a lot of love. I don't say anything about the Type 5 Heavy. I've not played it. I've not seen it. I don't know anything about it. I just don't know. How many likes on Instagram? Ralph, so I have no idea. I don't even own Instagram, dude. I don't even run Instagram. Okay. All right, so we're going to go and check out the SU-100 now. Now, this is a very, very, very different animal. Hey, this has now got a 122mm gun, so you get a legitimate 400 alpha. It's still got a fair amount of traverse, which is also pretty weird for this TD line. It changes so dramatically as you go up. 400 alpha with only 4.85 rounds per minute. So you're looking at just a shade under 2,000 DPM, which isn't amazing, but it's good enough to really smack at this tier. I run vertical stabilizer and the enhanced gun lane drive because really you need some love here on these guns as you go up. The 152mm on the tier 7 SU-152 is legitimately one of the most frustrating guns you will ever come across and needs absolutely everything to work. Ralphster, I have no idea, man. You want a free account, talk to Wargaming. But I honestly don't think there'll be that many contributors taken on in the near future. They've got a bunch of contributors, and it seems like the minimum is around 5,000 YouTube subs to start up. They've already got like English language contributors. They've got myself, Skate, Meadsy, Martin Dogger, Aminette. I mean, Irma Bex runs around and does really good write-ups. There's a lot, Hubert Jass. I mean, there's a lot of English language contributors already. They're not hunting them down. You'd have to show them that you'd like have some kind of special skill. G'day, Troy Costasic. Good to see you too, man. Man, I'm really sucking with this whole. I think I'm gonna put the scope up there on the right-hand side. See how we go. Thankfully, we're doing TDs, so I shouldn't have to rush around too much these games. Now, I've pre-fired here. We've got one heavy on our right-hand side who is supposedly holding. There's 3 mediums out here and light, so there's probably a TD at the back. They've probably got 1 heavy there. Okay, I'll buy that. 2 heavies. ARL. You got 2 heavies and a Nashorn. Wow, they've really stacked it over here. Oh, you gotta love your Russian guns. Russian guns are the best guns. I can't control my vehicle. This is not good.
No, you think it would be easier controlling it since you're driving slow-moving tanks.
Oh, don't do that! Move! Oh my god, this tank! Just move, dude! The KV-2 is going to do me. Oh, this is so hectic. Honest to God. That is not in the right spot. That is not in the right spot. Back it up, big dog! And it hit the side of the back. This is tough. So basically, I'm playing with my fingers down instead of the normal way, right? I'm going to change because that's just freaking me out. I don't think now is the time to make a change. Let's relax. and take it easy. Let's turn that down. That is so tough.
There we go, Stinky.
Okay, wow. Oh, that was really tough. Let's do that again. But hopefully, this is with the old setup back. That is, wow. That felt so freaky. I can't do that. Here we go. Let's have a hashgasm.
Waiting for the JC Tog donation, but while I wait for that, how about a hashgasm? Hello to my fans.
Yes, hello to Stinky's fans. Oh, that was... Watch the old Bushka panic. Hit skins won't be removed from the game in the near future. Man, it's already hard enough for new players. Imagine if you started out now playing against me, for instance, and I know exactly where the weak points on all the tanks are. So I don't have a problem with the hit skins, but you have absolutely no clue. And I just already have extra crew perks and all the equipment and a fully extended tank. And yeah, you know what would be make it even more fun? How about we give the guy with 3 games no hit skins? Yeah, McGinn, you're right. We'll see how we go. I hope this is normal as well. Okay, where is it? That's not meant to... Oh, that's not where it's meant to be. No, not you. You're meant to be there. I think. Is that it? This looks more normal. Let's go. Okay, we're just going to admit that we're a thumb player on Blitz. And we're going to try and be a claw player on... oh, that's better. On PUBG.
What is this dude saying? The Joel stat?
Okay, just...
I'm on the Asian server at the moment, guys. I don't like Fortnite Roman Resendez. It's not my kind of cup of tea. I don't like the mechanics. The building mechanic just annoys me. I really just don't like it. They've all gone up top. They've all gone up top. Anyone there? Not spotted. Wow. Don't know what's going to happen today, boys and girls, but we're going to have some good sniping mediums and lights. Me and this box tank are about to delete this 3001P if he's silly enough to pop over the top. He's going to get spotted for sure, this boxy. Okay, that's in the wrong place. Okay, this is freaking me out. That is now in the wrong place! Oh god! This is so wrong! As I went to reach for the button, I realised that it was not there. And I was forced to reconsider. And now that's in the wrong place. What are you doing to me? Oh, this is an absolute abject disaster, human. T1 Heavy wants to get ready to roll.
Hey, Mr. Ouija.
Huzzah! What's up? Both these guys are now one-shots. Excellent. Well, you know what's great about this is my fingers just know where they're going, so it doesn't make any difference. Like I just completely switched off there for that Chaffee, whereas before that wasn't the case. Now is that KV2 still over here? Is he still camping? I've not spotted him. I don't know if anyone else has seen him. I've been busy bringing around the controls. I'll let this T25 go first. That button's still too close to the zoom in area. Comes a VK. Let's set up for the shot. Here he comes. Oh, nice work there by that VK. Very solid work. That's nice play. I don't know if he intended it or not, but he actually drove into cover rather than... No, he's playing this really well. Good on him. Their TD is all the way over there, so I'm not going to come out of cover either. Trying to get one more in that VK. It's too clever. Let's see if we can't get one in the 30. 01P. No, we've missed that as well. Oh, very nice work from the red team here. Don't want to push in too close because basically...
Yeah, people are saying behind you like you're going to play this game.
I'm having real struggles with this right button, hey. Oh, no, that was good. This right button is not right! This left button, sorry, my left hand. It's in the wrong spot for this setting anyway. Oh god, the KV2's just gone hog wild to get a hold of this Panzer. Not a great move, amigo. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. He can't move around because he's in the... Yeah, he's screwed. Dead. Yeah, didn't think he was going to get out of that one. Okay. So, pretty fun tank. I mean, even with all the struggles and the trials... And, you know, me freaking out about my controls, and let's just sort that out right now. That's there. Let's move that up a bit. Let's get that there. That should be a little better. Let's try that. Okay. 400 alpha is big. 400 alpha on a tank that can move relatively well is pretty important. It's enough that it makes a massive difference. The 200 alpha at tier 5 is good, but it's not the same kind of sexy. At tier 6, getting 400 alpha, that can quite literally be half the hit point pool of a lower tier tank, or most of half of the, like 40% of the hit point pool of a same tier tank that's not like a big heavy tank. And that's important. That's very intimidating. It's something that you can definitely use to stop a push.
This is also the first one that really starts to feel like the rest of the line, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. The line is pretty weird like this, though. This is the first one where you get crappy dispersion, but nice alpha. And then it becomes just hysterical. The next one, as we all know, when you get to the super alpha and all the dispersion gun that is the SU-152's like horrific 150mm small German car thrower. It hurls Dacias, actually, small Russian cars.
What was it? What was the brand? Dacias?
Dacia.
Dacia.
Dacia. Whatever you want to call it. They're the ones that run around in PUBG.
Well, on the farm I grew up, we had a Polaris tractor that was interesting. So.
Yeah. So, guys, SU-100 is quite the underrated tank. A lot like the SU-85. It has really nice mobility for a tank with this much alpha at this tier. Really nice mobility. And your alpha strike is where it's at. We're going to try and pre-aim this one. Can't get... That's a very narrow margin there. KV1, I mean... Tell me if you've seen this before. You're on this map. Everyone goes out to the flank apart from one heavy who will then go the heavy track, die, and if he's true to form, he's going to start saying like noob team or something along those lines, and we're going to then have everyone drive in one tank at a time and die to the reds while our heavy tank loses his mind. He's been pretty good so far though. He's kept quiet. Good on him. Our big issue here is if we get pushed on from the left, which I'm expecting, we're going to be in a bit of strife. and we obviously can't get shots here. I'm just trying to support this KV-1 if they try and get stuck into him. The rest of our team is pushing up the other end. I'm going to try and be a little bit tricky here and actually push back. Now, I probably should have made this move a good 20 seconds ago. Because if I had have, I would be all the way up the end of this train line, unspotted, cross-firing into the guys that are pushing on my lights and mediums. The 3 lights and mediums you can see at the end of the map there. So very, very much on me, this move. This was far too slow. Should have been undertaken quite some time ago.
Bushka, is there any way for us to like play with you on this game, or is it not a multiplayer game?
No, mate. And Zach, just in these streams, mate, Tech Tree streams, keep it on the quiet, matey. These aren't chatty streams. These are just, I'm talking about the tank streams, being a serious human being. Talking about that.
Sorry.
Cool. Let's clear that one more. Yeah, so there we go. So the move was all right. The move was actually okay, but it wasn't quick enough. And now we've been left in a little bit of a quandary here. Oh, he angled up. No, don't Leopard. What are you doing pushing in? Dude. Oh, and he's gone into the cap circle. Well, that was it. That was nice. We had a chance. We don't have it anymore. Oh, he's still not spotted? Wow, that's pretty special. Can we go to APCR on this bloke? Get a kill? Let's go for it. Yes, blind shot. Happy days. 1 on 3 now, so we've just got a Kolobanov to win it. Really? Which, you know... Fortunately, this guy's not a numpty, so he's backed up there before really wanted him to. AV2 is going to go where? He's going low. Okay, as he goes low, we're going to go high. There's the SU-100Y. Our problem now is we have so much alpha coming at us. The KV2 is coming up on the right in a sec. Got to get down low so the KV2 can't actually get a shot at us. Come on, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low. Yes, lovely, 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 lovely. Now the KV2 is going to keep us spotted. This guy's going to try and sneak across at the top. On the left, I'm guessing here, if I'm not spotted for long enough. And actually get the shot in. See what he does if he loses patience. This T-3485. He's only called player, which means he's a guest account. But I really thought he played all right a little bit earlier. I can't afford to get caught with the KV2 hitting me and on a reload from that T-3485. There he is. Thought so. Excellent. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Okay, if we get an average alpha roll here into this KV2, then we will, and he gets an average alpha roll into us, then we'll be all right. Oh, jeez, he has actually dropped the adrenaline here. So we're going to move backwards, forwards. We're in a little bit of strife. The reason I'm under the gun is the KV2 can't actually... Oh, we bounced. Not good. Played it perfectly right up until there, man. That was... Oh, and the T-3485 calls us a noob. That was my fault. But, yeah, we did pretty well. Did pretty well. We're going to give him the ultimate. We're going to call him a lucky player.
Oh, excellent.
So that's the SU-100. Pretty good tank. Pretty solid all round. Excellent alpha. The gun handling was all right. I blew that at the end, but, you know, you get that. We did pretty well to get there in the first place. Let's move on to the SU-152. Now, there's a couple of interesting things about the 152. Firstly, yes, it has the most stupidly strong 122mm on it. You have a 122mm that can do 400 average alpha, right? Yeah, Kanena, I wasn't sure. In my mind, I panicked because when he hit the adrenaline after he shot, he fired before me and then hit adrenaline. I thought, in my head, I was doing the calculations and I thought, I get just under 4 rounds a minute, just under 5 rounds a minute. That's going to be about 15 seconds reload, maybe just under, and he's got adrenaline going. It's going to be really, really close. And I panicked about that. And I'm thinking now, I would have still had maybe a slight edge on the reload. I'm not certain. So that's why I went under the gun, because I knew he wouldn't be able to shoot me because he didn't have the gun depression, and then I'd be able to pull back and get one more shot. So I did. I got that, but I just missed my shot. I probably should have zoomed in for that last shot.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you regret the no scope.
Yeah, I definitely regretted the no scope. But if anyone's been watching this channel for a long time, you would know I have an absolute viral affliction for no scopes. It's terrifying how often I will blow a shot in the name of looking cool. I love the no scope. I think it looks way better than zooming in. Yeah, XR Rob,
I was recognized. Here is my offering, senpai.
Yes, Kanena, how you going, man? So that was my thinking process there. He hit adrenaline. I didn't have adrenaline. He has that'll bring him down to close to my reload. I wasn't sure because he fired first and I fired second, how long that gap was, if that would put him under my reload. And so I took the safer route, which was to go under his gun, so I knew that I'd get one more shot, which was perfect. That was fine, but I missed. So, moving on to the 122mm. This gun is ridiculously good. If you've driven the SU-122S, you would know that it has mad DPMs, has all the DPMs. No, Kanena, it doesn't always fail. When it works, it looks amazing. Stop it! But it does fail a lot, right? But the 122mm has 7.7 rounds of 400 alpha a minute. Compare that to the tank we just played, the SU-100, which has under 5. So that's another 1,000 damage per minute for going up one tier, which is just a massive amount of DPM. The problem is, it's nowhere near as much fun as this. That's right. This is the 152mm ML20 mod 1931/37. This is the gun that defines the tank. It defines the tier, really. From here on in, you're all about 150mm. Okay. The 122, it absolutely works. There's no denying it. It is a valid and excellent option. It is, in fact, better in some situations than this tank. The joy of this tank is the peek-a-boom style or the assault gun style of the 152. It is an absolutely monstrous boomstick at tier 7. There aren't many tanks at tier 7 that have a 150mm gun, and there are certainly none that are as feared as the SU-152. Now, I've played it with the 120 just to make sure that I was right, but for me, it's 152 all day long.
Now, you put a fair bit of AP in that one, though, Bushka. Don't you recommend running more heat and HE on that gun and just a few AP?
To be fair, if I get to fire 10 HE rounds in a game, it's a good game. Like, I mean, your reload is 14.5 seconds. To fire 10 shots is going to take you like 2.5 minutes of constant on-the-move firing, on the nail firing. So I might swap a few APs out for heat, but I don't really think we'll end up in a situation where it's going to be a problem. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I like vineyards in the daytime, I gotta say. I like it.
Oh, for sure.
It looks, you can actually see what's going on. I really want to snipe across the map here. We've just had a team that's entirely too competent, and they are pushing as a unit, all tanks, driving hard straight through the red spawn. I'm so impressed with them. I wish they were my team every single game. I'd have a fantastic win rate. Look at them go. They are balls out, just rolling through there. We bounced one into the side of the Tiger 1. Typical. One of the things you're going to know about if you actually do play this tank for any extended amount of time is just how funny it can be RNGesus-wise. It will give you moments of ecstasy, and it will tie them in equally with moments of absolute frustration and hatred. And there is no way around it. It just... There is... Oh, hang on. We've got a light tank and a medium tank. Are they pushing up? No? Okay, we're going to go and do the assault tanking course over here. That Tiger 1's pushing around. They're in a little bit of strife. The boys have pushed in. Let's see if we can't find someone to shoot in the side. It's an SU-100Y I still haven't seen. I'm spotted. Hang on. I'm spotted. We're just going to duck that
Hi
back.
Bushka, this is a fun stream, mate. Keep it up, thumbs up.
Say goodnight, Fury. 911 into the side. That's the ecstasy. Adulation. Thank you very much, Ian Studios. Love your work, amigo. The adulation, the ecstasy, the exaltation. You saw us... Oh, hang on. There's that T-3485. Oh, someone else took him. How dare you? How very dare you? SU-100Y is still... There he is, over there. Okay, cool. We're just going to fire AP, because basically that SP-1C doesn't have enough hit points left for it to be worth firing anything but. The Tiger 1... Oh, Stalin! Why for do you send your guns to the woodshed without any accuracy? Come on, man. Give me a break. Overcorrects. Okay, you want to play touchy, feely? I'm just going to wait here. Yeah, no, that's cool. Just stay wherever you want to be, man. You do whatever you got to do. I'll just wait for you, okay? Yep. So you connect with 2 shots and you do 1400 damage. It's like, yeah, whatever. Okay. Now I'm running the calibrated shells on this. You can get an extra third of a shell a minute. So you get an extra round every 3 minutes if you're firing on the fly, but you rarely do that. And man, if you're running HE and heat on this, and you should be, then you've got to pen. Like, it's so important to penetrate with those rounds. I'll actually run a little bit more heat there. You've got to pen on those rounds.
Now, you don't use the supercharge, though.
No. If you're running... Okay, because here's the thing with supercharge. Okay, if you're firing an AP shell, you're getting a lot of value out of supercharge. It's going to increase your penetration over distance. Heat doesn't suffer from it. Heat has no issues with penetration over distance whatsoever, because it's the same pen at 5 meters as it is at 200 meters. The same, and if you're firing HE, well, it's not really going to give you any value either, because it's such a slow-moving round, and it's all about that monstrous splash damage anyway. So you don't get the value from supercharge that you would out of, say, a tank that's firing
BL9 and BL10 equals Blitz Rage.
Yeah, BL9 and BL10 are where it's at. But if you're firing APCR and AP, then you're getting real value for money out of a HE, out of a supercharge if you're a sniper tank. If you're running it on these guys, you're not really getting the same kind of quality of return. They don't have any mediums. Interesting. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll put one just through the trees down there. See if anyone gets upset. Let them know we're here. Then I'll move on with life over here. Oh, I've got to get this thing out of this cover. This is killing me. Underperforming based on expectations. Oh, there we go. I don't need it in the cover for Blitz. Hey, it's just for PUBG.
Have you demonstrated your new grip yet?
I tried at the start. It was an abysmal failure.
economics is something you should be using the gun laying drive.
I am using the gun laying drive, aren't
I don't know. I never looked.
I? Yeah, I'm using gun lane drive and vertical stabilizer. If he's side scraping up there, we can certainly do something about that if he pops again. No. Just going to put one up there in case he actually is moving around. Low, rotate through the middle of the map because everyone else is kind of moving towards the other side and I don't want to be left behind. Still no shots on target at the moment. That's them. Bye. .560, yeah, Yag should take him out. Good, 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 okay. Even with heat, he's a tough pen. We're going to go for that lower glacis. Oh, we get a lovely heat roll into the lower glacis. There's still plenty of tanks out there, though, which is a problem. We got me, the Yag Panther 2. We're about to lose the Drak. If the Drak can disengage and get out here, we'll be all the better for it. Dude, I'm not coming out for you and just side scraping yourself. Come on, man. You've got to be kidding. Oh, come on. I've got to move this button again. On the fly. Maybe that'll fix it. See if we can't sneak down here and get one across using this brush as cover. No. And that's Joseph Stalin ruining my life. Dude, I mean, that's heat into the side of an IS-5. And it just says, no thanks. You won't be working today. Let's see if we can clear this tiger then. Let's get aggressive with this thing. Yag doesn't have any hit points left at all. Okay. Time to Soviet tank like a proper Soviet tanker. No, Borsig, not for you, my friend. I saw that coming. Oh! Oh! Get wrecked and like it, you grub! Just letting that Yag Panther behind me do the business. And another bounce. Just RNGesus. Come on, Yag. Dude, where are you? That's the 152, man. That is the 152 to a freaking T. An absolute freaking T. It missed kill shots on multiple enemies. It hit a hatch shot on the SU-100. I mean, HE, economics, mate. If I was going to fire HE, it couldn't have been at the M6 because he just wasn't low enough. He still had 700 hit points left. We're going to play it again because it is just hilarious. Destroy Costa sick. They haven't nerfed them yet, man. That's from open tests, right? That is not being ticked to go through. That is still from open tests. They have assured us that it's at least 1, possibly 2 patches away before they make any of those changes. Now, if indeed they do change it, then we can talk about it then. But, I mean, I'm not going to start meeting trouble halfway and doing a... Joseph Kwashi. Mate, you can do better. Are you serious? Like, I could have HE splashed him. He was still going to come around the corner and hit me. I needed to put him onto a one-shot for the Yak Panther behind me to hit me. That was the only way that worked. And both my heat rounds bounced. My heat round into the side of the IS-5 bounced. My heat round, like, in just about everyone that didn't connect, didn't go anywhere near them. You can't change this. Don't start buying into the idea that the 152 is in any way, shape, or form like a reasonable facsimile of a tactical tank. It has 0.469 dispersion. 0.469 dispersion, okay?
Why do you have that number off the top of your head?
Because I do far too many of these reviews. Anything over 0.38 is kind of dodgy. Like, you're talking the IS-5, like your point, those kind of tanks can be a bit dodgy. But once you get over 0.4, it is just absolutely ludicrous trying to guesswork out of it. So you can do this then. You can get really aggressive and just start playing it like a troll cannon, where you're just going to push 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. We're missing one tank. Where is he? There he is. There's a Cheeto. Our reward for pushing, hopefully, is that we get side shots into a Cheeto. Yep, that'll do it. And this is how I generally like to play the 152. Hey, I like to play it as a mad pushing lunatic. B25. Oh, that AMX will do. We can get a hold of him. IS is looking at me. Tiger 1 is looking at me. It is an intimidating tank, though, because none of these guys want to be the first idiot around that corner when I've got one in the pipe. Like, they just don't want to be there. I need my heavy to move on up. Heavy's going to move on up, baby. Heavy, you got to move. I got 2 heavies behind me, dude. Get your ass in the game. Oh, you big, beautiful tank. You great, big, beautiful tank. T-25 still over there. Let's just splash that full over there. Release. Oh, come on, heat round through the middle. Yep, that's RNGesus. Batting 100 today. Oh my god. Gonna get through. Surely. We roll 504. Aim harder! Aim harder, damn it! No, we didn't lose that because we got RNGesus. We lost it because our heavies played like medium tank snipers. I managed to get down there without taking any hits. And both these guys were up the top of the mountain not doing anything. What'd you get? What time is it? 11. We probably should move on to tier 8. Hey.
Yeah. Sounds good, brother.
What, you're not going to do another?
And look, this is so the way this tank goes, okay? It is, you can't get, don't use heat in spaced armor. That was an IS, mate. That's an IS series tank. It's great at tier 8 with its spaced armor. The IS doesn't have any spaced armor. The Tiger 2 doesn't have spaced armor. They're not. Yeah, I don't know what you can say. Okay, so here we go, tier 8. This is where things start to get interesting. You get the, oh god. Now back in the day, this was the gun everyone, absolutely everyone, lusted for. The BL-10. On the heavy side of things, everyone wanted the BL9 for the IS-3. On the TD side of things, everyone wanted the BL. The BL10 is the first 150mm gun that gets even close to accurate. It has good penetration. It is an absolute monster. 286mm of AP pen, and I don't run calibrated shells on this one. I saw someone suggesting that. The reason is you don't have any heat, and you've only got HE, and you only get 9mm more pen on your HE rounds at the expense of an extra 0.35 rate of fire, which you don't really need on your AP rounds. Your AP rounds, you only get 5% bonus to calibrated shells. On heat and HE, if you're running heat HE, you get a bonus to 2 types of ammo loadout. If you're running AP only, you only get a bonus to 1 out of 3 different ammo types. If you got 10% to AP as well as you do to heat and HE, then I'd be freaking all over it. But at the moment, I'll stick with calibrated. What have we got here in terms of legendary? Let's unlock that. Yes, please.
Bouncy stuff.
Good looking tank. Good looking tank. Let's run this big dog. Yeah, back in the day, man, you could camp in spawn on so many maps, elevated up, right? And it would literally, absolutely dominate the battlefield. Thank you everyone who's donated today. I don't mean to be adversarial. I don't mean to be salty. But when people start talking about not aiming hard enough when you're running an SU-152, I do take offense to that. Oh, but it does look sexy, doesn't it? It's a good-looking tank.
I haven't seen that. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a nice camo. The ISU-152 Hunter. Red, be rare.
Oh dear. Don't touch that tree. Oh. What have they got? They got a light. They've got a T-49. I think he's over there behind that tree. We fire off a warning round. Let's do it. Let's just see if anyone pops up and says, "Oh man, what the hell? I wasn't even spotted." Oh. No cries of dismay. Yeah, this is a good-looking camo. And look at on the side, you can see the that looks like a panther painted on the side, tiger painted on the side. That's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to push around here. Oh no, they're already around there. What have I got at my left? There's the 49. Yag tiger. Oh, I'm kind of stuck in between here. Me and the Borsig. I'm going to go and help this Lurva. Mr. Lurva. Oh, there we go. And that is the difference between the two tanks. A gun that you can kind of rely on to actually hit a target is a hell of a lot more exciting. That's 2 shots, 2 hits. Like, that is a big difference between the tanks. Trying not to get hit from over that side of the mountain. Excellent. The Borsig over here, he doesn't know where... Ow! Who the hell hit me from the back? Where's that Yag? Is there another tank over on the left-hand side that I can't see? I'm leaving that Yag Panther 2 there. I'm going to try and help this boy here. Oh. Borsig, or the Panther can tap him once. Come on, man. Oh, didn't tap him at all. This IS-5 or something is still here. Too many tanks. Too many tanks. I gotta say, I'm also not happy about where that button is. I missed it there on 2 shots on that IS-5. I basically need to have a look. This is gonna be weird, but I need to have a look at my old. I need to find an old screenshot in game of me playing just to have a squiz and see how it compares. Come on, man. Give me an in-game screenshot, you grub of a thing. Is that my thumb keeps reaching for the button, and then I have to physically look at it on the left-hand side. Surely I took screenshots of me playing the game, not just good results and stuff. It's not the game. I've got all these battlers finished screenshots. Oh, come on, dude. Break. Giveth me a break.
Oh, nice Superman cape.
Oh, here we go. Okay, excellent. Okay. That's where it is. All right, this is better. This is better.
Well, how
So-
often do you use that left-hand fire button, Bushka? Is that the
Whenever
one
I'm
you
zoomed
normally
in.
use?
Whenever I'm zoomed
Oh,
in,
okay.
I use it. So pretty much
Oh.
constantly. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So it's there and slightly above and to the right. Oh man, no wonder I'm missing it. It's way further away. Are we reconnecting here? No, there won't be non-Patreon training rooms and platoons. Well, there will be, but not with me, man. Like, I'm not being rude. I've never been a busier human being than I currently am. It's ridiculous. I'm putting out content on 2 channels daily. And I'm struggling to play with the guys that I have been friends with for years, let alone play with new people. And it's not that I don't like new people, but I mean, there's 50,000 people plus in the tanks videos, and there's 7,000 people and counting on PUBG. It's just very, very hard to stretch that far. I'm not hidden on Discord, but I'm getting to the point where I may have to hide on Discord because I get so many people who send me messages on Discord saying, hey, let's play. And I'm like, mate, I'm really busy. And like, oh, you're such an asshole. I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense because I should just drop everything and play with some dude I've never actually had any interaction with in my life before. Pretty crackers. People just are entitled as all hell. I'm not having a go at you, Ian. I'm saying the guys that connect on me on Discord and other things and just randomly send me those messages. If no one's going the heavy route, guys, we don't go low. Like, it's pointless. These guys want to camp the back of the map. Oh, dude. Okay. Wow, so... okay. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is a loss. Unless me and the Waffle can pull off some kind of magic trick up here. Come on, Waffly. Waffly McWaffleson, let's do this thing. I'm ready. Are you ready, buddy? I'm ready to make beautiful music with you. Please don't get shot at and let them hit me behind you. If you aimed harder, he would go.
Well, that should be your new in-game name, Bushka.
Aim harder. Yeah, it so shouldn't it? Here we go. Oh, hello, Mr. PTA. How do you feel about life? Oh, my goodness gracious me. I didn't mean to press that button. I need to move the keys. It's just going off. It just went off on its own, Your Honor. Come on. Yes, lovely jubbly. Have a taste, as my good mate Hubert just says. Have a taste of that. Absolutely no chance of hitting that shot. That is the most optimistic shot ever. I'm going to get down from here. Waffle McTractor, it's been real, but we're going to keep rolling, baby. What the world needs now. Love, sweet love. I'm on 54. You know you want to get around the back of that bloke. Don't touch my man, the AT-15. Don't you touch him. It's a taunt. Oh, no, I was hoping he'd be facing the other way. This is going to be ugly. Don't look at me. Look at that other bloke. Oh, taunt, you grub. You absolute grub. Start turning towards the other dude. That's it. No, not back at me. How very dare you. And there's their T-28, who has been sitting at the back the entire time. Now, I'm using this to actually get my angles straight. Don't want to get spotted by that Leo. Okay, so he's spotted. Cool bananas. Rastus, how you going, buddy? Oh, good on you, Stalin. Pour out another 40 in the vodka bottle. You've been missed. Rastus. G'day, mate. Good to see ya. Should have been on Discord. What are you doing, buddy? Rastus, one of the PUBG humans, who has now since moved over and started playing tanks. We're infecting everyone the world over. Oh, you're on mute. Taste the rainbow. I love that. I'm going to have to start using that, Ian. Good call. Okay, then. I'm just going to push up here. I'll buy that for $1. Let's go for that ridiculous shot. Never going to happen, but we tried it. Let's go one more. Joseph Stalin, blind shot, into the top hatch, T-28. Close your eyes. Nothing. Would have made good content, though. It's all about that content, baby. We're just artillery striking this poor T-28. He's hiding there behind the hill. Everyone's just sending in their favourite HE shell. I can't even see that. Mouse, you need to get rid of the swastikas either side of your name or I'm going to kick you from the channel. I'm going to hide that for the moment, right? It's, I don't know, but if you don't get rid of the swastikas, I will be removing you from the channel. Mousy Mouse, got about 2 minutes. If I see you pop up one more time with the swastika either side of your name, you're out of there. Verboten, baby. Let's talk about the Object 704, because otherwise we'll be here all day. And I got to say, it's interesting, isn't it? It's a bit of an insight into human nature. I've had some horrible RNG in the past hour, and yet I love doing these tanks, right? I love doing these tanks because when they work, they work fantastically well. And when they don't work, it's like, yeah, you kind of need to aim harder. And it's just, the difference between those two levels is the flick of a switch. But it's a lot of fun. Hey, it's really good. And it's a line that has captivated people for a long, long time. One of the big changes in the next patch that's coming up, which I can't wait for, is the ability to like choose one camo, and when you put it on, it stays on that camo, so you don't have to scroll back up the field to get it. Another question people ask me all the time is, why don't you run double rations? And why do you run protective kit? Double rations is such a diminishing return. An extra 3% to crew mastery translates to 0.07 rounds per minute rate of fire, to 0.005 better dispersion, to a 0.44 of 1 degrees traverse speed buff running another ration, whereas a protective kit will 15% to injuries, 10% to module repair, 20% to fire protection, 10% to ammo rack durability. They're all things that if you've got an injured ammo rack, if your ammo rack's like screwed, that extra module repair time is worth way more than 0.44 traverse. It's mad. It really is mad. The bonus to double rations is not nearly as good a return. There you go. Right on. Humans. Humans. What should I do, Thomas Kane? And if you say aim harder, damn it, Thomas Kane! Damn it! Mate, it wasn't mentioned in the original patch notes, the KPFPZ 70 reload buff for 5.1. So I'm sticking with what they put out for 5.1 until I hear that they have changed it. That's where I'm at. Best thing I got in the crate, I got the... Which tank was it? I got the Chieftain, I think it was, in the first crate I opened. I was like, woohoo! Happy freaking days! That's the Chieftain Tier 8 thing, when they had the Blitz fair going on. Like the first time I'd spun up the wheel or whatever it was. I got a Chieftain. What the world needs now. Love, sweet love. So how many you got watching? 315 people watching. Let's get more people watching. We need like 515 people watching. I don't know. Probably have to do different stuff then. What is going on here? What is with this? Let's turn on supremacy battles. I didn't realise they were turned off.
You always have them off, though.
Did he destroy? I didn't see that. Ribble Stripe conferring that. I haven't been to the forums forever. It's like, are they still alive? Forums are kind of toxic right now. I got sick of going to the forums and being told what I was thinking. So I stopped going there, pretty much. Call crew aim harder. I'm going to have to change my name to aim harder. We've got to do that.
Yep.
We've got to do that, guys.
So you were having trouble changing your name on your press accounts, though, weren't you?
Only on NA for some reason.
Oh, okay.
What have we got? 2 mediums. Okay, they're going down. They got 4 meds. Okay, I'm going to go down here and try and farm us up some medium dinner. As long as everyone doesn't go hog wild and push too hard around that corner in their Centurion and their T-54, we'll be hot diggity dog. From Camon Clan, our medium tilt. Oh, we've got 2 IS-8s. Could be good, could be bad. We'll find out one way or another. We get flanked on the right. It's going to be very ugly. Right, these boys need a hand because these they're going to get bopped. They're going to get pushed and it won't matter. No, don't go. No, 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 no. Don't go. Do not go. Wait here. If they come around that corner and they get hit by me for 640, they may think again. Okay, yeah. Put your hands up if you didn't fix your loadout this game and you're running a fire extinguisher, a med kit. Only hit 326.
Bushka, don't suck.
No worries, Slowsy, I'll do my best not to suck. Luckily, our Tier 8, our IS-8 platoon is capping A, so it's all going to be good, guys. I just kind of had a few tanks on me there. That was a bit rough. Oh, T-54 says noob team. Thank God we capped A. They had 4 meds. Ugh. What are you going to do? What do you mean, Tariq Ali Shah, a fully dynamic control? $120 to $140 ping? Dude, I play on NA and EU with 350 and 250. Left nut from Legion. Good to see you, man.
Is this Asia server?
Yeah, this is Asia server. This is as good a pinger as I can get in the game. I don't mind what the E75's doing here per se, but he's just doing it too late. It took way too long to get through A, and this is basically the reason I disable supremacy when I'm running around in the TD. It's yeah, he's bleeding hard. There's nothing that can be done. This was over on startup, unfortunately. I could have gone and supported the heavies, but you know, I made my bed. Time to line it. Up G, baby. Better than Fortnite. The tank I want to nerf the most? 183. Come on, dude.
Yep.
I want the 183 gone, baby.
What do you want done to it?
Remove it. Is that
All
too,
right.
is that clear enough?
Okay, sure, but I mean, other than removing it, what do you?
There's nothing you can do to it that'll fit. It's got to be removed. Right. It's not about. It's. I mean, with that tank, legitimately, they're never going to do that. Don't be ridiculous. Like, I'm not saying that, but they'll never touch it. They won't touch the 183. It makes so much money for them. People grind up that line. They free XP all the way through the ATs because they're muppets and they don't know how to drive an AT and farm people, which is one of the best low-key steel plumbing tanks if you know what you're doing. And then they get to the 183 and they just sit at the back in a 183. You see guys with 15,000 games in a 183, a 44% win rate and 1,500 average now. And it just makes your eyes bleed. And but they have a huge influence in the game. Like, one way or the other, they really do. Hey, Amizi, how you doing, man?
Well, they did pull tanks out of the World of Tanks, though, didn't they?
But they were for being blatantly OP, like the Waffen Traeger or whatever it was, with like an autoloader doing 3 million damage every time.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
What do they got in meds and lights wise? Okay. Try and be a little bit sneaky. See how it works. If they get up there, we'll be in trouble, but never know your luck in the big city. $13.90 hasn't pushed along there. This is kind of weird. Okay, so they've given us that area. Oh, I've got to move that freaking key again.
You got to change your loadout too for your consumables.
Yeah, I do. That guy lives because my intrepid right thumb. Let's move. Make it a little bit smaller. That should be easy. Really tough map this to get it right. It's when you don't drive a medium or a light. If you want to get involved, you've got to really be careful. You know? Oh, that is a lovely roll. 775 with an AP round. I'm into your WZ. I got you here, baby, if they push on you. WZ should be alright over there. The other guys over here, not so much. I'm going to try and get up this hill. The 54 lightweight's pushing in. And HE his ass if we get lucky here. HE someone's ass if we get lucky here. 403. Not the kind of roll we were after. Is anyone aiming at me yet? Look like it. Clear the IS first. IS-8. Okay. That's cool. Should be able to proximity spot this guy. And I'm going to turn around and just bleed there and HE this dude. Oh my god! Someone write me a letter to whoever builds these tanks and tell them the BL-10 is not working. Waffen Traeger E100, yeah. Turning on auto aim. I can't be trusted. spot, says a WZ-110. When he's got... Oh, he means a T-49. I see, excellent.
Okay. Do that.
Other thing about this tank that is way underrated, man, is the actual size of the tank. The size of the tank is, it's like the Conqueror. People don't realize this. The Conqueror is one of the largest heavy tanks you can get a hold of in the game. The width on this tank is pretty legit. Like, it is a broad butt. Really is a broad human being. Lightweight drowns. I'm laughing. I was expecting him to do that, you know.
So here's a question for you, Bushka.
Yeah,
which auto aim are you using right now?
The old
one or the new one? Yeah.
Yep.
Change, yeah. I was gonna say change your consumables.
There you go, McGinn.
I will. I'll be doing the OBJ.268 legendary camo. Let's have one more thing in this tank and get a hold of it. I tell you what, guys, if you want to experience frustration, change your buttons and trying to get them back to where you want them is some kind of a trick. Right, so we're going to the right here. I'm going to support the I-6. The 4502B Metals D is the one I'm really looking to give a hand to. Actually, no one's going to this middle spot. Let's see how we can go here. They're capturing B. Don't drive in front of me. Come on, man. Don't drive in front of me. Or, you know, just drive in front of me. That's cool. Either way. Whatever works for you. I gotta move my ass here. Pushing hard over there. Oh, nicely done, team. Nicely done. The Yag down here. One from you, 4502B. One from me. Yes, let's keep doing this. We're making lovely, beautiful magic together. This T-32, if he turns his buttocks, turn around, turn around. Oh, come on, give me a HE shot. 832 big Deliros. Love it. Mine, all mine. Ah, someone stole him. Someone stole him. That's ridiculous. How very dare you. I'm going to back this one up. This 4502 has been really solid, hey? Yeah, we're coming. Oh, lovely jubbly. Russian assault tanking at its finest. Good work, us. Very, very quick 3,600 damage. That's really where you start to get to in this. Oh, new attachments available. Oh, let's get an attachment. This will make all the difference. Let's have a look at the attachment. Let's unlock that. That's well worth 4,000 gold. Oh my god. What an incredible attachment. This legendary is actually pretty. This is what I mean. I changed camo. I got to scroll all the way back up there. They're changing that. That's like, it could be my, that's a great looking camo. And attachment combo. Love it. I wouldn't recommend 4,000 gold on the attachment, but it's certainly a nice looking thing. Why only 3? Let me check my loadout. Oh, you mean on the OBJ.268? That was a mistake, Slaven, on my part. It's because I didn't actually have the 704 equipped when I logged into the Asia server this morning. My 704 play has all been on the American server, on the NA server.
go, Bushka.
See you, mate. Have a good one.
I'm gonna go purchase a $9 pair of headphones.
Nice, nice, nice. Do the business, amigo. So straight away, we're on the IS-8's going right. Well,
Yeah, the machine gun looks sharp.
let's go right then. If our IS-8's going right, our 4502B's going right, we're all going right. Hey, the attachment, I mean, I don't know if I'd spend any gold on it.
None.
4502B, man, I can only move as far forward as you're going to let me, dude. That is basically it. I cannot push the point on my own. I've got one medium, there's the IS-7. What else have they got in there? IS-8, ST-1. Okay, if you're going to go there, oh, that's not ideal, dude. I'm going to see what I can do over here for you. Now, the 268, fabulous tank. Just a fabulous tank. Really nice. It got a gun depression buff not so long ago. It got a gun traverse buff not so long ago. It's got wonderful AP pen. It's got so many things going for it. I am way ahead of the pack here. I'm hoping to spot a grill or equivalent and get some air on this thing, get the gun depression going down, and oh, there's the equivalent. That's great. Not enough gun depression to get that one in just yet. 517 roll on a 640 average alpha shell. Get the wrecked.
RNG has not been your friend tonight.
Yeah, it's been pretty funky today. You get that on the big jobs, but wow, it's been rough. So we've just announced to the world that we're coming across the top of the circle. We're going to let the IS-8 and the VK possibly walk up. There's a tort. We're going to make a trade here. 1 for 1, and we get a better roll there. 681. And we've got the gun going down the hill, so we won't be able to get another one into us there. The IS-7 going to pulverise that IS-8. Come on, guys. Move on through. Move on through here. Move on through. What are you doing, dude? Can we snap one off into the tort? Get the bounce. No joy. He's going to try and cross here. Might be able to sneak one in. Oh, just missed the shot. IS-7's there. Lost that silly IS-8. Pushed in the middle. Good, good, good. He's gone. Let's flank this IS-7. Wouldn't it be lovely to roll high? We rolled high, but not high enough. So you've got very trollish frontal armour on this tank as well, hey. Very troll. I have not seen the 704. He may be out on the right, but I suspect he's not. There he is. Lovely jubbly. And then we troll back. Now, you can see this tank. It's got enough gun depression that on smaller slopes you can make it work. On higher slopes, not so much, hey. T94, T95, T96. I don't know what that dude is actually talking about. Let's get out and amongst it. Get out amongst it, boys and girls. Changing our angles. Got two blokes in the cap. There's a lot of big guns out here still. They're going to have to start pushing across this cap soon. And even if they don't, I might be able to stop them from pushing into the cap for long enough that we'll either win it on a cap or we'll actually get the win on the kills. The grill is out here. He has very low hit points. He was over on my right here. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. So we've lost another one. Grill's a one-shot. IS-8's a one-shot. Let's see if we can't clear this guy at the end. Excellent, excellent, excellent. RNGesus is on our side for once. 704's low. ST1's full. Let's push down and try and help. This 704 is on the right somewhere, which is a real worry, hey. T95 is very low. Let's let the ST1 just get himself into trouble here. Oh, we bounced. We freaking bounced a side shot. The grill's going to come screaming across here in a second. 704's on the right. There's the 704. T95's got to give me a hand here or it's all freaking over. Come on, got to get out of there before the ST1 on the 704 gets another shot into me. And we miss our shot. Well, we've done our best here, guys, but it's not going to be enough. Got to try and get out of this grill, and the ST, the grill's the problem now. Yeah, we knew that, we knew that. But that was good. That was a really good example
Bushka
of
the best.
how this tank can absolutely do the business. 4,500 damage. We nearly dragged him across the line. Great tank. And that mobility, it can really scream. Hey, it can really scream. Thank you so much, Keenan, too, for that donation. Thank you to everyone who's donated. Keenan Bell, Slowsy, Pink One, Tiki Dingo, Ian Studios, Kanena Oyeka, Stinky Fruit Roll-Ups, Mass Kirk 1254, all the humans. Really, really appreciate it. So, I just don't like this map for a TD on the left unless you've got a side-scrapey kind of armor profile. The 6.8's armor profile is very, it fluctuates a lot. Hey, it's awkward, but it's not an undeniable armor profile. What are our meds doing? Okay. Oh, dude. 140, just wait, dude. Just wait. What are you doing? Negative, stop. You're driving solo towards two tanks. Good. Good stuff. The other thing about the 268 that people don't really seem to realise is it's got massive amounts of camo. Its camo is really good. Wow. That shot, RNG's is all over the place. Let's try for an HE shot. 121, let's push on this dude. Come on. Let's get in before the 140 gets involved. Oh, my man got in the way. Now I've got to watch out. I'm going to get COD'd if I'm not careful. There's the grill. Excellent. Our grill got a shot in there. Yes, that's my man in Amsterdam. Oh, I love this 140. What a wonderful human being he is. I'll take that. Lovely work, mister. Who is he? Hill Worlds SP5. You my new band. My new best friend. So the heavies have actually done a pretty good job here. They've held on for long enough. We should be able to clear this one out. What's going on here? Hello? Ah, not very good. Not very good on the controls. Well done, Bushka. Yeah, you really screwed a free shot there, man. Come on, Mousy. Come across. Yeah, hater's gonna hate. Wasn't even spotted. I don't know what the panic was for. Yeah, the 140 played that really, really well. I'm like, no 140, make sure you pull back. And he pulls back immediately. Push on the 62A. And he goes. I'm wondering if he's playing outside or something. House is just, he's now up against him. This is called stat the padding. Stat the bedding. We are the stat bedding. Should get one more into him, I think. Excellent. And there you go, you bounce a shot. RNG's on your side. So you can see the 268 is worth driving for, hey? The 268.
Well, it's a sharp look.
Yeah.
It's a sharp looking tank too.
It looks great.
Like the yellow wagon just looks ridiculous. Doesn't matter how strong it is, but this one looks sharp.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, the grill was an effective part as well.
Thanks for the hard work, Bush and Soul.
Thanks, McGinn. Thanks very much. And thanks, Johnny Soulslayer, for moderating as normal. We'll play one more game in the 268. The gun works. The AP pen is the highest AP pen, I think, in the game. Let me just make sure on that, but I'm pretty certain that's the case. We'll find out in no short order here. This is because I do a million bloody reviews. Let's have a look at the AP pen on the 268. 303 millimeters of AP pen. That is a lot of AP pen. The only one that has better, which I don't really count, it's a bit bull, is the 183. I don't count that because the AP pen on the 183 is really the Pramo pen of the 183. The standard penetrating shell for the 183 is Hesh, which you're going to look at as, depending on whether you run your calibrated shells, which I do, is either going to be 242 or 220. And that's your standard shell, and then your AP pen on that is 310. Okay, so they're not helping, they're not attacking my little PTA buddy here, so I'm going to push up. They're giving me some space, we're going to take it. There's another 268 over there. They've belted my mate, the PTA. How far away is that guy? If I poke here, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be spotted, so I'm going to just poke up a little bit and then pull back and see if I get spotted. Nope, not spotted there. There's a 268 over there on my right. Now, if I get thin and don't move, then my camo's going to set. So I should see him, or he sees me. Oh! Managed to hammer a Hey-She shell in the side of that IS-7. Got unspotted. So the 268's moved, or he's unsighted on me at the moment. Let's see if we can sneak up into this little area here and get some side shots. Oh, look, this is all over. This is all over bar the shouting. What a commensurate performance from the team. Cometh the man, cometh the hour. Big game, and the boys have pulled out all stops and are shaking and baking. Is that 268 we're talking about? Is he still back here looking across there? Stock ST1, always fun. 220 meters, and I'm not spotted. So he's not only stock, he's got stock crew skills, which is brutal. And now we're just stat padding again. Just continuing the stat pad. Pushing along, trying to get... someone's taken all his hit points. You can't get a HE shell. Oh, bugger off IS-8. These are my stats. My stats, damn you, dude. You were just stopping me from doing anything. Mine! And we max rolled for 468. That's pretty funny. Mine! There we go. All right, so that's it, boys and girls. That's the 268 line. It has a big gap in the middle. I should point out something else too. There's the SU-152 and the ISU-152. They are excellent tanks for platoon. So if you can find a buddy who will run these with you, you will be really, really happy about it. Because if you have a spotter, I used to run it with Aegon all the time. He'd run the LTTB. If you look at I think it's the SU-152 review I did not so long ago, you'll see games where Aegon's on Castilla and he's just buzzing around the top of the lookout area. And as tanks come down, I hit them for 900, like Hellcats and LTTBs and SP1Cs and things like that. If you have help and spotters and even a heavy tank to work off, if you've got a partner who wants to play a heavy tank, like a Lupus or an IS or any of those kind of tanks, or a Tiger P.
Bushka, the Aussie bossy.
Thanks, Keenan Bell, my amigo. From my heart to your head. Good on you, buddy. If you have someone like that, you can play it as an assault tank as well, where you'll work it so that they roll forward, they either bounce a shot or take a shot and put one in, and then you roll forward as well and you pump another one in. If you can get a 400 alpha and a 640 alpha, that will turn whoever is on the other side of the equation combat ineffective, because it basically turns them into a one shot and they will stop either pressing and being aggressive, or they will be able to be just pushed on and have a simple trade happen where you will just take a shot and give a shot and clear a gun. So it works out really, really well in Platoon. Those two tanks in particular work excellent in Platoon. They offer something that not many other tanks at the tier can give. And finally, the 704, it doesn't get the joy it should. It gets awkward bounces. It's really, really big. And it's one of the best big movers in the game. It can actually be a very, very good breakthrough assault tank, as you saw on that Alpenstadt, that Dynasty Pearl game. But for all that, its frontal plate in tier 10 matches can really get screwed up. So be careful with that. And the 268 is just a sublime vehicle. It is gorgeous. But like, you'd think the best Russian TD would be hands down the 263, and then you play the 268 and you realise, well, there's two very, very, very good Russian TDs available. So, yep, there you go. That's all about it. Thanks everyone who donated. Keenan Bell, you wonderful human being. Thank you very much for the Deliros. Hats off from Virginia. Come on down, old Virginia. Don't let me do accents. Never let me do accents. My wife will tell you. Don't. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks very much. Thanks everyone who watched.
Hats off from Virginia.
Let's give away a tank. Okay, so here comes your question. We're going to take Johnny Soulslayer. Give me a number between 20 and 30.
19.
Between 20 and 30. You grub. We're taking the 19th correct answer to the following question. No, we've done it. It's 19.
Okay.
Grub.
Sorry, I really misunderstood what you said.
Apparently.
What is the name of the Tier 9 Russian TD called the 704? I will take 704 or Object 704 as an answer. 19th correct answer wins a Tier 5 Tech Tree gold tank. Here we go. Let's get this one underway. Dun, 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 ba, 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 ba. McGinn, 704. Shooting Sabo, 704. Kenena Oyeka, Dude is not the answer. Cliffy Rosberg, 704. Yitai, 704. Gabriela Bonaventura, 704. Carl Butcher, 704. Celso Jr., 704. Bradalak, 4. Banana T-Zod, 7. No, Banana T-Zod, 104 is not the answer. That Cunning Fox, 704. B5G450, 704. A in Bay KK, Bangkok maybe. Oh God, I've got to start counting it. Here we go. I've lost it.
It was 19, not 21.
Yep, I've lost it. Again, Shooting Sabo, Libby Rosberg, Yidai, Gabriela Bonaventura, Carl Butcher, Celso Jr., Bradalak, Banana T-Zod, The Cunning Fox. Oh God, I hate how YouTube does this. We really have to get this sorted out. I can't wait to get this bot working so we get it choosing everyone itself. Chronic Gamer. No, that's YouTube. You are freaking killing me. I'm gonna have to pop this chat out. Basically, what's happening is people are still spamming 704, despite me saying it was the correct answer was going to be the 19th correct answer. And so what you end up with is a screen that keeps moving. There's so many of you spamming 704 that I can't actually see who's there. My God.
So please stop.
Stop.
Spamming.
Just stop. Dudes, if you didn't get it already, like, stop. You're going to have to start again. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I was number 2.
Yeah. We're starting again. Sean Taylor spent it so many times. Guys. Okay, we'll start from the top. I'm going to ask another question because you're all grubs.
Maybe you need more fingers? get you an abacus.
Yeah, you can slow down it, but that means people can't post
Yeah.
they got to post every 10 seconds. So, I mean,
Okay, here we go. What's the name of the TOG? It's the TOG. Answer is the TOG. 19th correct answer. There it goes. Stop! We've got our winner, so stop. We've got enough. Okay.
got a better way to do this, you know. Next time, I'll just count, or you just say the names, and I'll just say randomly, take that guy.
No. You're gonna use the bot. McGinn. Again, McGinn was first. I don't know what you got, like, you must be living next door, McGinn. McGinn, Treadhead Pete, Gene Antilla, XR Rob, That Cunning Fox, Cliff Rosberg, Bass Fisher 15, Carl Butcher, Shootin' Sabo, Slaven Blagic, Gabriella Bonaventura, Jay Kirby, Bill Zhao, Sip Joe 2000, Virgo Gatmulk, Ecom, Ecom said, hello Bushka, you grub. Bad luck, Ecom. Franz Flugelhorn, well done. Ian Chamberlain, Paul Williams, and the winner, Shooter 1776 with the Roos clan tag.
Nice.
I think I saw him in a game. Or maybe I got a replay from him or something. Shooter 1776. I think I might have actually had a replay from him. Shooter 1776 is the winner. Well done, guys. Well done, everyone. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Count Harder. While we're still here, let's see if we can change the name from player. Let's see. Aim _ harder. Okay. There we go. Aim harder is our new name. This will be good. Thank you everyone who took part. I really appreciate it. I was supposed to win on a game. What tank does Shooter 1776 want?
I'm still waiting to see.
Let's give him a Panzer 5/4.
Yeah, could do that. Okay, I got his name.
Yep. Ask him if he sent a replay in recently, because I'm sure I've seen his name around the traps. No, I won't be doing a PUBG Mobile stream, not until I get my freaking hands used to the PUBG Mobile setup, which will be happening very, very near future. Got him here, Shooter 1776. What's he got at tier 5? He's got a lot of tanks. He's got 4 tier 10s. What's he got at tier 5? Has he got any premiums? He's got the Panzer 5/4? He doesn't, I know. He's got a lot of 5s. A lot of tier 5. What do you want, Shooter? Shooter McShooterson? Tell us, buddy. What? T14? T14, cool, man. I'll get you T14. You got a T14. T14 coming in. Yes, there you go. Yeah, you did too. I remember it now. It's a great replay. Well done, Shooter. Good stuff, amigo. So thanks, everyone who took part. Look after yourselves. And as always, like the videos, subscribe, and generally just stay safe out there. Good humans. The little community we've got going on here. I think we had about 350 people up there at one point today, which is solid for a Monday morning. Wasn't hurt at all. And yeah, till next time. Bye for now.
Bye, Bushka.
Take care, everyone.